Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're doing something a little different today. We are going, we're going old school. We're going back to Civ 5. I've been playing a lot of Civ 7, I've been playing a lot of Civ 6, and I want to go back. Civ 5, I don't think I have beaten Civ 5 on deity difficulty more than like a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. And I want to test myself. I want to challenge myself to see how far we can get with a random civilization, win or lose. Oh my goodness, look at us. We got the best civilization in the game, the Polish. That changes things. We are on strategic balance on a Pangea map, standard speed, standard size. If we were going to try to win, well, this is kind of the best way to do it. They get a free social policy when you advance to each era, which gives you a full tree's worth of social policy slots. And it gives you, most importantly, in my opinion, it gives you rationalism as soon as you hit the Renaissance era, which is phenomenal. So, yeah, let's look at our start. We start in the plains. Civ 5 is a pretty game. It is a very, very, very pretty game. We start here in the plains. We have 2 luxuries inside of our capital. I do see some gross desert that I don't particularly care for. And let's pop up on this hill, see if we can get any more vision. Well, we've got food tiles, and I've got productive tiles. Some productive tiles, and our food is also productive at the same time. There's probably horses around here too, we have to remember. I think we just settle in place. I don't think I'm good enough at Civ 5 to determine whether or not I should settle in place. Always start with a scout. Every Civ game except for 4, scouting is where it's at, and we want to start with pottery so we can get our early shrine. There's more production up here. So we have tiles. We have tiles that we can work that are okay. I'm seeing an extra luxury down here, so it looks like we want to be exploring down to our south. So I will take my warrior down here and try to figure out if there's a city location nearby Warsaw or Krakow. Up on the hill, I was really hoping to see a river here, honestly. This is not necessarily the best city location. I'd have to settle here, and that would share so many tiles with the capital. Maybe, Well, we have some thoughts, some decisions to make here to get that diamond. Oh, this is better. Well, forget this diamond, we have this diamond. We can settle here. Maybe adjacent to the mountain, depending on what our growth looks like in the area. I want to settle next to the mountain because that will give us an observatory. Another scout is definitely going to be worth it. I need to make sure that we're doing the old production trick and we get a free pop in the capital. I don't want to work you. Let's work you. We want to keep growing. We want to get to pop 3. Settling here is not a bad idea. I don't necessarily need every source of diamond on the map, right? Oh, and a culture ruin giving us early tradition. We're definitely going to take tradition. Tradition, as far as I can remember, and what is genuinely the consensus I can find online from browsing Reddits and various things, is tradition's the way to go. Now, my question is, do I settle here or do I settle up here? This gets me more jungle tiles. This gets me whatever's up here, which I don't know yet. Okay, well, we have the scout. I don't have anything else I can build currently, so I'm going to go into the monument. I'm 1 turn shy. My scout finished a bit early. Shall the clay say to him, what makest thou? We ended up a bit early. Do I take, I think we finish the monument, then we go into a shrine. I also, for my worker tech, I'm going to need animal husbandry. I'm going to need mining. I think mining is going to be the more useful tech right now. There's a city-state here. There's a city-state here. Hopefully we get some early meats on them. Geneva, first meat gives me 8 faith. Great. First meat here, 30 gold. List of barb camps, I don't care. Well, it looks like we've got some fairly decent settles that we can take here. But, oh, wow, we're already pop 3. Well, there goes my shrine plan. Pop 3 is Settler Town, and Pachacudi is in the game. Well, let's bring my warrior back to start escorting settlers. We have 1, 2, 3 luxuries. That only supports 2 cities. Ooh, that's not good. We're gonna have to find another luxury somewhere. Our regional luxury is very obviously and clear. Oh, he's very close, huh? It's very obviously and very clearly elephants. If I settle down here, he's gonna consider that in his face. But I do believe it's important enough that we do so. While we're stagnant, let's work this for the gold and that for the gold. You can't starve while you're building settlers. Another city-state here. First meet on Prague. They've got whales. That's something we might want to put our first spy into. Do you have a quest? Yes, get rid of this barb camp, which is something I am prone to do anyway. That's good. If I delay my settlers any here, I probably will not be able to get this settlement. So it's fairly important that I take that nerd heal. Gives me a little boost. That sucks. It's fairly important that I get this settler out fast. Another first meet on Milan. Wow, we're just soaking up the gold here. Don't kill my warrior, please. I actually have to run. I can't fight that. There's gold over here, so we're gonna try to squeeze the city out over here if possible. Ooh, an archer is fantastic. Ah, no, Pocatello, don't be here. Don't be there. I could. Is anybody protecting you? No. We need that worker. Horses, horses. We should also have iron somewhere. Let us move mode here. Declare this war. Get that. Make peace. I'll take 1 free settler. Or 1 free worker. I usually want to stay at war a little while to farm extra workers, but I think we're okay without having done so. Portugal is also in the game, and we'll escort our settler down. Let's grab 1 more settler. I want to come over here and get something, but it'll have to be like here, because Mombasa is so close. Ah, wrong way, darn it. I messed up my pathing. Great library goes. Oh, I require trapping for you. Not animal husbandry. Oh, no. Well, we had to make a beeline into trapping. I think trapping requires archery. Oh, this is going to make us unhappy, but we're going to do it. You please build your shrine. And 6 turns of unhappiness is brutal. Okay, where's trapping? 10 turns right there. I need to get this settle out fairly quickly. There's a settle up here we can get somewhere. Start shooting this barb so it doesn't bother us. Get out of here, barb. Go away. This is so nostalgic for me, playing Civ 5. Playing Poland in Civ 5. There's just something so memorable and endearing about it. All right, we get the mine done. I think it's time that we start working on the farm. You take a shot, you take a shot, you take the hit, and I want to start moving with my scout out here to pick up the settler. Now the capital It's time for you to get a shrine, and then we'll get a library later. So you need 2 food to grow? Yes, you do. What if I work like this? It's an equal amount of, it's the same thing. 3 production, 2 gold, 3 production, 2 gold, 2 food. It's the same thing. It doesn't change anything at all. You're gonna be hungry for a while. Or Krakow. I'm gonna promote this guy to open terrain, because there's just so much open terrain around. And we're gonna set you there for a while so you're protected. And my goal is to settle out here to pick up this gold. I need to, oh, you're promoted too. Let's rough terrain promote you, because there's a lot of hills and various things. And we're gonna walk the settler over with the scout all the way over to my 3rd settle location. I think we want the growth over everything else. Oh, Venice is in the game. Portugal, Shoshone, Venice, Pachacuti. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 3, I think. 3 folks that we should see. I could probably get up to 5 cities if I have the luxuries to do so. It's just how many of those cities come before National College and how many come after matters. I think we go library now. No, we're gonna go for another settler so we can come settle up here. And bronze working to find our iron. We want to settle it so we can protect ourselves. And we also need to get our workers out. The fact that we don't have any workers out is kind of abysmal. I should have been building a worker down here. Yeah, you know, you live and you learn, you make mistakes. It's okay. I'm rusty. We're gonna see what we can do. I'm not claiming to be a Civ 5 master here. I will work together with you, yeah. It's good to have friends. I find that diplomacy doesn't truly matter in Civ 6. And also to a degree Civ 7. But Civ 4, Civ 5, they require it a lot more. See, this is a war. There's a war coming from Pachacuti. Lots of gold here. That's great news. You should be working this. 72 turns, 24 turns. 24 turns. Yeah, work the gold. That's better for you. I think the next thing we're gonna need to grab is our horses. It would also be good to get one of our extra elephants to trade, but we just don't have the worker time available for it right now. Iron is here. There's iron up here. I think 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we can actually squeeze 2 cities out up here. One over here picks up all of this, and one over here picks up a lot of this, and we have iron in the capital. Krakow goes to 2 pop. It should get its worker soon. The library's gonna take 30 turns. I'll have to send a worker down. It won't be able to build its own, and I think we should try to come get rid of this barb camp. I can get a really fast worker there, so we'll just get it here. I'm less interested in working the growth as I am production. 6 turns, 6 turns, so it doesn't change. This just gives us more gold. Gold is very handy. Okay, where do I want to settle? Probably on this hill, but I am going to be unhappy when I settle that. So it's a little scary settling that city. Where's our national college? Is that philosophy? Where's philosophy calendar? It's really weird how much of this is like muscle memory. Once this is done with the horses, we're gonna come pick up our extra stuff here. You're almost dead. No, I can't actually settle that yet. Oh yes, be my friend. I am so happy to be everybody's best pal. What do I do with you, worker? I think coming down here would be a good start. And what do I want to get from you? A granary would be nice. A library is going to be important, so let's just get the library. And Theodora. I still think I'm missing, what is it, 1 more? Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing 2 more. Finally, we get our Pantheon too. We have, isn't there a Pantheon for, I thought there was something for Ivory. Copper, iron, and salt we don't care about. I have gold over here, but it'll take forever for my stuff to get over there. Jungle, citrus, banana, citrus, wheat, gems and pearls. I have gems. You count as a camp, right? What kind of improvement is this? You're a camp. I can get extra food from all my elephants. That might be the best. I don't have much plantation. Yeah, let's go hunt. Get food from our camps. That does make me grow, which is a bit of a problem. I don't really want to grow. I should be growing down here. I need to buy the gym tile. And I need to improve the gym tiles pretty fast. This barb camp is pernicious. It is just hanging around. What are you doing up here, guy? I don't like you. But he won't go away. What kind of guy are you? Colossus goes. Oliente Tambo is in a horrible spot. Why would anybody do that to me? There's the unhappiness fix. Yes. And instead of working you, can I work this? That starves me. That grows me. That stagnates me. I'm happy to be stagnated. I don't necessarily want the growth. 13 turns is a hell of a long time. Krakow grows. 3 pop is good enough for me to stop at. I'm pretty happy with stopping on 3. Lodz is not growing at all and is not going to grow for a while. And the longer I am delaying... Oh, you killed my warrior, you jerk. The longer I'm delaying this city, the worse it is. But we need to settle this. It has to get a library. And Krakow needs to get a library. And Lodz needs to get a library. You're trading ivory for that, but what about pearls? Yes, okay, that fixes our happy issues for now. I am very happy to have the pearls. Let's get more ivory to get something else from someone else. And I do believe now it is time for the granary. Yeah, I'll work together with you two. Everybody is my friend. He's got ivory. That sucks. I didn't want him to get ivory. I didn't realize. He's gonna be our biggest issue, most likely. So the more stuff he has, the less happy I am about it. And he gets the Great Wall. Oh, brother. 6 turns. Feels like a while. I'm getting faith out of Geneva. I didn't even realize. But Geneva sucks. I don't see any luxuries. If everybody's going to be on like this big peace kick, I have no problems just happily slow growing my way through. I can probably purchase a library over here for 400. That's expensive, but it might need to be done. Constantinople's right there, huh? Wow. Ugh. Ugh. Worker to send up to Rowclaw. Yes, let us work together. Nadonga. Give me silk. Thank you. Okay, so Venice, Portugal, Inca, we're a friendly block. That's great to know. We're all good buds. Napoleon is in the game. That's everybody now. That has to be everybody at this point. Who do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's still one more out there, I think. That's a lot of the people. We need to build a scout and just have him go scout through everybody's territories so we can see what's going on. But I'm cracking as hard as I can crack on my National College. I'm much more interested in the National College. We'll go sailing. We get a free social policy. We'll finish tradition. And then we need to figure out where we want to go with the rest of our policies afterwards. 24 is too long. La France. He's down here. Cool. I have a lot of money. Maybe we want to start befriending Prague. Do you have any quests? Find the lands of the Shoshone. Well, we can do that. Trade embassy for 1. He is over here. They're gonna hate each other, no doubt about it. And I will give you open borders, sure. They're definitely gonna hate each other. I'll take your open borders, sure. We meet Singapore. There's sailing. We have these now. I feel pretty satisfied with our start here. But I think it's time to run up to construction. And it's archer time. We need at least 3 archers in some of these more contested places. Circus is good. We don't necessarily need the happy. A caravan is also good, but nobody else has the granary yet, so we have time to pick up an archer. We might be on a very late timing for our national college. Let's give you a gift. We're at 33. 500's too much. 53. I should have gave 500. I should have gave 500. That would have hit me into ally range. How happy are those whose walls already rise? I'm most likely going to need to chop, and you get a granary. I can feel it now. We're probably going to need to chop this out. You are a real liability. We're also probably going to need to chop this out because the National College is probably going to take us about 5-10 turns to complete. We want it around turn 100. It's going to take 16 turns. So I need to be building it within the next 5 turns. Yeah, I'll work together with you. Everybody's friendly. We're all just this big love fest with each other. Yeah, God, I would love to have an extra scout. You know what? I have a scout. What am I doing? Come down here. Get over here. Get down here. Start working on you. Krakow is starving, but it won't be for long. That's okay. Chop down forest. Chop down forest. And caravan time now. Yeah, 5 turns lines up with you Lodz, so that's okay. And Warsaw's at 5 pop. And it's slow growing, so that's fine with me. As long as we start like busting out the growth after we get our national college, everything's okay. I still need more workers. I'm short. Whoa, Portugal and Inca and everybody were friends. Pachacuti, why are you trying to declare war on her? Now that adds a production. I don't necessarily care about a production, but it will give me food that I can work, which is necessary. There is construction done. I'm gonna upgrade and then upgrade. We want to stay fairly militarily relevant because we don't want people attacking us. Optics into compass gives us a trade route. And we want to head up towards education anyway. Engineering, though, gives us a trade route and aqueducts, and that's probably where we want to go next. Now that you're done at your shrine, there goes the Chichen Itza, Chicken Pizza, it's done. What a pretty little game this is. And it's still readable from far away. I think that's the important part. Civ 7, if you're zoomed out this far, it's really difficult to get a read on everything. But this one looks nice. Even with everything turned on, it looks nice. Alright, no longer starving. That's big news. And this caravan changed home city to Krakow. I need to start pumping food in the capital. We need to get this done. We'll be right below turn 100. Which is exactly what we need. Start grabbing food out of Lodz. I feel like, you know, things were going well. We're doing great. For our first game of Civ 5 in ages. How many cities? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cities. 2 cities needs 3. I need 6 workers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need more workers. Or else we're not going to be able to keep up. You sleep a turn. And here's the important question. Where do we go now? If I grab Liberty, it gets me a Golden Age eventually, and maybe a Great Person. If I grab Patronage, it helps me with City-States, which is almost always good. Aesthetics gives me extra culture and great writers and artists. We just have this weird... I would love to have put it into commerce, but we didn't get there. Piety gets me extra faith, which is okay, but it's really only worth it if you get a religion, whereas this gives me just great generals and stuff. Why not grab liberty? We'll grab liberty. Shoot for the extra production. Trade route into Warsaw. Now we start pumping food in the capital. And we need to get to workshops and start pumping production in the capital. Mabanza, Congo. Everyone's growing but Lodz. We can move production from the... We can move food from the capital to Lodz to help it out if we need to. Which we probably do. Let's change your focus. Yeah, there we go. And so close to that national college. There's the Great Mosque of Jinneh. It goes. Roklog grows. That's cool. I have been missing out on production over here for God knows how long, because I keep forgetting to do the stupid production trick. You want a great musician, but I don't think we're going to get one of those for a while. I don't even have the guilds unlocked. So we can get 3 trade routes. We need to build those out. What are you working on? You need a granary. The trade routes don't do anything for me until I have granaries out. Drama and poetry so I can get guilds would be nice. I need to get up to education, which is this way anyway. Civil service also for our farms to pop off. I want pearls. And you, sir, can just start building me farms on rivers. We need farms on rivers. We can start chopping these. Research agreements go. That'll give me more food eventually, which will be nice. And this turn we go from 30. Let's see what we hit next turn. 43. That's a pretty decent pickup. Everything here needs to be workers. We need at least 2 more workers. So we have to go worker, an extra one in the capital, an extra one here. These are our main 2 cities. And we need to be trading off our luxuries. What do you have? You have nothing. Let's look diplomacy overview. Who has anything? Nobody has anything. Well, I can trade for gold. Give me no, not you. Let's go for Pachacuti. I'm more scared that Pachacuti's gonna declare on us. What? I keep going to Pocatello. What am I doing? Oh, Pachacuti. Here you are. Let's trade. Oh, you don't want it. Ugh. What about Theodora? Gems for gems for 7 per turn. Thank you. Where's this settler going, bud? Don't go up there. You don't want to go up there. If you go up there, we're gonna have problems. You don't have any quests. You have the musician quest. You have a great admiral quest. That's not gonna happen. Well, I think this is a good place to end this first episode of Civ 5. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think we can win? I think we can. I think it's very possible. Or at least we'll get close. Turn 97, 98, National College. We're up to 4 cities. We have the ability to grow with these cities. It's just now a matter of making sure we defend ourselves, making sure we have the troops to defend ourselves. Oh, I want to get to the ducal stables. That'll give us a decent amount of production and gold. They're really good. I can get a settler to come up here and settle maybe on top of this iron or on the coast here. Prevent him from going there. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot, honestly. And we could even consider starting to go to war with somebody to expand into maybe Byzantium. She has wine, which we don't have. She has cotton, which we don't have. And we are done with our national college. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.